Make some noise for DJ Barbie one time.
How's everybody doing? Okay, I want to thank you for coming out. Okay, because I know, we all been, cooped up and getting cabin fever and COVID-19 and COVID-18 and all this other stuff. Okay, these shows are put on by Brother Damani, brother back there. So each time, when you see a show being done, it's just like watching a duck go across the pond. You see the duck going real smooth across the pond, but underneath he's paddling like hell just to see him float. Okay? So Brother Damani puts in a lot of time getting this entertainment and stuff here for you. Okay? So if you have things that you want to hear or see, please talk to him out there. What I do is called edutainment. Educational entertainment. Could you close those doors back there? I can't, there's too much noise. It's called edutainment, educational entertainment. I use storytelling, poetry, hip-hop, and rap as a teaching tool, as a learning tool. I teach positive self-image, cultural awareness, and multicultural sensitivity. Is anybody in here speak something nice? I know the sister out here speaks Vietnamese. Okay? Ciao.
Chào.
Cho anh khỏe không?
Dạ khỏe, cảm ơn.
Tôi nói tiếng Anh nào. Okay? You are surrounded by people from other cultures and other countries. I encourage all of you to learn another language. Learn a word a day and a sentence a week. When people come over here from other countries, they're no smarter than you. But in 2 years, they know your language. Okay? They're no smarter than you. That means in 2 years, you can learn their language. Learn a word a day and a sentence a week. At the end of 30 days, what you got. Okay? Think about it. So back on up and give Brother room, because I got some knowledge that'll shake the room. I'm shocking like a boom, straight from the womb. Proud black man from the cradle to the tomb. Now, I'm naughty by nature, but refined by design, but I'm the old Jason Cookie don't mind. So take your time, drop it down, even though it costs some water. You can't stand the heat, you better run for the water. Now, it's not Taco Bell, the dope man self, making life we live in now. Brother standing there on the bars themselves, can't you tell by the smell and the bullshit they sell? And your friends locked up in the joint. But you're being misused, your mind's abused, you playing the lose. So what's your point? Now, back in the day, around the way, I was rolling down the shore with a 40 in my paw, so cold I couldn't saw. That's who I saw. Saw myself in a mirror, and as I got nearer, I became spirit. The young brothers were trying to be like me. But what did they see when they looked at me? They saw a fool that thought he was cool, didn't know knowledge was the truth. I'm going to let me rule like jumping about the fool that dropped out of school. I'm just trying to take the journey to undertake a whole. You can knock it to the full. Don't let the brainwash you into letting a man or a woman or some of the ladies, they don't understand. They say because they're under their breath. They're behind it. I think I'm lying. Coochie flying. I ain't lying. And I ain't joking, smoking the coke. Right? That's the man. That's fact. Straight fact. Let you change. Every morning, like the sun, still I rise. I stand 5'6" and weigh 165. It's kind of wide at your shoulder and narrow at the hip. Everybody tell you I don't take no lip. Cold black, that's me. I'm not IC, but I'm too cold to hold 30 things down like till a toy punk soul. Working every day 9 to 5 for my money. I want to be legit. Don't take no shit. They need to die in the teeth. In education and motherhood. If there's no future, ain't no past. They don't teach you that in class. You descended from kings and queens and invented many things. And I bet you know why the kings were insane. They used to try to make me think I was a Negro. I'm an African American. Ain't no country by that name, but the snowman's name trying to make me feel ashamed. Hiding the light to feed my fame. People down over color. Color. I fly my colors every day. They on my budget in my mind. My words straight up and I don't be blind. Hold down south. Homeboy talk. My colors are black and I don't do crack. Myself the truck and runs on that track. Real fine pimp. The P-I-M-P. That stands for poor imitation of my people. I don't want you to be a pimp. I want you to be a gangster. Yeah, that's right. I want you to be a knowledge gangster, education and slangs. Do you want to hang to see tomorrow? That's joy, not sorrow. That's the best deal of all. Time waits for no one, but it will stand right still for you if you prepare today for the tomorrow things that will come to you. You see, knowledge is a gun and I'll use it. It's my tool and my weapon. I won't abuse it. Knowledge is the gun that always has ammunition. And when you well supplied with it on your side, you'll always succeed in your mission. So load up. Be careful. Ain't no have no shame. Be bold because you're packing. So when you go for the goal, you can do it with silver and your future won't be lacking. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You can get it if you with it, and your game will be atrocious. I want to do a couple more. I'm looking around the room, and I see people in here. I see my multicultural family in here. I see the FBI. Yeah, y'all in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you. You are the FBI. Ali, don't look around and try to cross down, because let me wax profound. You are the FBI. Fine black individuals. Now, all the smart people I know learn from their own mistakes and not being perfect. Sometimes we make mistakes, looking back to see your head, not hearing what you said. May the force be with you, Star Wars said. Well, the force is you. It's in your own happy, nappy head. The whole world stands by because the black family is on alert. And because we seek to assert genocide to avert. And you know who the real father must be. And there were little black slaves who that named him, you see. So we should never, ever apply that name MF to another sister or brother because it rightfully belongs to another, the rape of our ancestral mother. You are the FBI. And if you're not a link in the chain, then all people may die. Now we all have to die. So make it for something, not for nothing if you do, because I'll go watch while you reload just a couple years. Mandela came home, but it took him 27 years to be free. Then the whole world wanted to be. The Berlin Wall was among the first to fall, then Lithuania was standing tall. It's time, y'all. Heed the call. Listen to the rhythm, not the lie. Heed your ancestral pride, because you are the FBI. Okay, my lady tried to block me, so I'm going to do one more for y'all. I've had the opportunity, I'm a former Marine, Vietnam vet, traveled around the world, lived in other countries. I've lived in the palace, and loved in the shack. I've seen opulent luxury, and I've seen abject poverty. And I want you to know that I love America, just like America loves me. I've seen a slavery face humanity's disgrace and separate but unequal slaves. Got me singing an irrational anthem instead of the black national anthem. This country tis not of me, this land of bigotry. Of thee I sing. Land where the pilgrims lie. Land where my forefathers died. Now you take your slaves from inside. What cruelness your justice brings. Homelessness throughout the land. Does control growth fit your plan? We all trespass on the land of the red man. You go to a game and sing, pledge allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands. Never to a democracy and equality of man. And what the hell does that have to do with a baseball game? I love America, just like America loves me.
All right, so once again, I interrupted my own introduction because I'm ADD. But remember, this is a wonderful, wonderful young woman. I love her style. She's an alumni of Elephant. So give it up for THU Ep. Don't get too close to it. You'll get feedback.
I'm just going to use the microphone because it was some trouble to get it. So I think we ought to use it. Plus I'm a little soft.
I'm trying to do
Hello, Mr. Shaw. I just want to start by saying that I'm very honored to be here. And I'm very thankful that I was invited to be here today. It has just been a very welcoming experience for me. It's my first time here. I was very surprised when Mr. Shaka spoke Vietnamese to me. I wasn't expecting all that. This is just a little bit loud. Can you turn it down a little? I'd like to just put it down just a little bit. Yes. without, would you? Yeah, so I'm very happy to be here, and I'm very grateful that I was welcomed so kindly by everybody here. I know that my people don't welcome you as kindly. I think that's I'm sorry for that. I can't apologize for all of them because I can't speak on their behalf. I can only speak for myself. And for myself, I have created a wonderful family of Black people that I love and that have loved me and that I'm just grateful for. And so, I'm sorry I'm not very funny. I just feel many things. Today I wanted to wear my clothes because I was admiring all your clothes that you wore today. And I think it's real beautiful when we all represent our cultures and are proud of who we are, how God made us. Because God is a creator and an artist. And you can't improve on what he does. So it's just a beautiful thing to embrace it. And so, I don't know, I think we've all been going through a lot of things with everything that's going on in the world. I've been learning a lot and realizing that I need to change a lot. And so one of the things was that, so a lot of things I don't do because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what people will think, or, you know, I'll do the wrong thing, say the wrong thing, especially around Black people. I'm always afraid I'm going to say the wrong thing because it's very sensitive. It's very sensitive after all these years. Even when I don't mean any harm, I offend. And so it stops me from saying anything sometimes. And I want to partake in African culture, but I don't want to feel like I am cultural misappropriation that happens sometimes. But then I thought, well, I can't always live in fear that someone's going to be offended. I can't, because I love what I'm doing is from love. And they say that imitation is flattery. And I love many cultures. I love all kinds of cultures. The Mexican culture I love, and you know, even the white people, really, they have some good things. They have Christmas cookies, you know. I think that's a beautiful tradition that, why can't I take part in that too? You know, there's good things about me. There's a few good ones. And so today I wore my clothes from Vietnam, and this is usually 2 pieces of matching fabric, but it looked a lot like pajamas. And I didn't want to be disrespectful and look like I came in here with pajamas, so I just wore the top. But it's part of what we wear. And thank you. Thank you, Mr. Shaka. You know, and thank you for sharing your wisdom with us, of your years and your hardship. Because only through hardship do you learn anything at all. And so, thank you very much. And I'm sorry that you had to experience Vietnam. I heard it was not fun. I've never been there myself. I was just born and raised in Sacramento all my life. And so, this is where I'm from, and this is all I know. And I love Sacramento. I love the diversity of Sacramento. And I get a lot of inspiration from Black people and Black culture, and the hardships and the way that you overcome and you have fun. You have fun. Not just despite hardship, but the more they try to put on you, the more fun you have in rebellion. And it gives me a lot of inspiration. It gives me a lot of strength. And so I love to be around you. And I feel like beautiful things have come out of all this. And that more beautiful things will come. You can't always tell right away what God's gifts are, but they come. They're there. No matter what, we're going to get a white president. So, you know... That's the system. And it's just, okay, let's just hope we get the one that we want so that he dies and then we get the Black lady, right? So that's the hope, but regardless of what happens, regardless of what happens, we were praying for, we know what we're all praying will happen, but if God deals us something that feels like a blow, don't think it is. We'll always turn it around. It can always be turned around. It's always a gift. It's always a blessing. And so, I have felt that ever since Donald Trump came in, it has just caused more Black pride. The more that they try to diminish you, the more you stand tall, right? And I love it. I love seeing natural black hair come back and no more trying to look white, you know? And I love, I've always loved it ever since I was a kid. When I was in elementary school, we had girls with beads in their hair. They used to have braids with the beads at the end. And when they would walk, it would make a clicking sound. And I always adored it. I thought it looked like candy in the hair, and I wanted it for myself. But, you know, I was afraid that, well, I would look silly. I can't do those things. And now I'm wearing my gold clip that I have here because I think it's beautiful and I like it and I want to wear it. And I'm sorry if you don't like it, but I like it. And I'm going to start wearing my natural hair too. And not try to dye my hair because my white hairs are coming out. And I was thinking of it, maybe I should dye my hair. Because I really want to deny that I'm getting older and hide from the truth that I'm going to die one day. But I said, no, I ought not to do that. Because I think people do that. I think people dye their hair. Like my mom, she dyes her hair. And it makes it so that I forget that she's getting older. It makes it so she forgets that she's getting older. And it makes us all forget that we don't have forever to live here. You know, the time has come, the time will come. And I'm so glad you all came out and didn't live in fear and stay home, stay scared of anything. Because you stay home all the time, you're not going to live forever. You might as well go out and try to have some fun. And for Mr. Shaka, you know, you wear your hair natural. And I read the Bible, and the Bible says that white hair on your head is like wearing a crown on your head. It's like a crown on your head. Because you don't get to being old by being a fool, right? And I learned that from my favorite comedian, Richard Pryor. His grandmother told him that. Or no, he said that in his book. Richard Pryor is my favorite comedian. He's my inspiration. He lived an incredibly difficult life. And all he ever did was, he was a very humble man. And he made people laugh. And he stuck through. He never, I think that when you have hardship, and so you want to give up. And he never gave up. He never killed himself, despite anything, you know. And he stuck through the whole thing. This is a rough topic, but that's what I love about him. That's what gives me strength. That he can go through everything he went through, and not give up. How can I complain? How can I ever give in to any feelings of weakness or feel sorry for myself? So yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And I just running out of time. I wish I would have had one joke in there, but I can't. My heart is full of love. Okay, I don't have any jokes. I don't know. I'm just thankful to see you all here and your faces. I'm trying to learn Spanish. I love Mexican culture too. I love all cultures, even the white people. And some of them are good. They are. And I love black people, but I can't say I love all black people because that's just as racist. I don't like when black people don't love themselves, and I have encountered that. And sometimes I have a hard time loving myself and loving other Asian people because I feel like when they do something that I don't agree with, I get a little upset. And I said, well, I can't get upset when they do that, because then I'm treating them racially. I'm treating them not as individuals. That's just an individual that's acting how they act. And it's got nothing to do with me. It's got nothing to do with race or anything like that. It's just that person. And you get good and bad in all kinds. And that I've been doing DoorDash recently. That's my job. And one of the popular Vietnamese dishes that we make is called pho. I don't know if you know pho. It's beef noodle soup. Yes, I delivered to a few people, and I was very surprised to find black people at the door. And I just tell you that it just made me very happy. It made me feel so proud and happy that we share in each other's culture and that we love each other's things and embrace each other's things. And that when I see a black man wear a pointy hat, a shaved hat, it's like a Vietnamese, Chinese shaving hat, that is a brave man. And it makes me very happy because even we don't have the courage to wear that. So the courage of everyone here and the warm welcome that I've received, I'm just very thankful for. And I'm so grateful that you let me come here today. I'd love to keep coming back. And thank you for Joshua for the jerk chicken and everything. And yes.
What's your favorite Richard Pryor album?
What's my favorite album? Well, I watched the videos.
That was a setup question. I wasn't getting courage.
Oh, to say the title? No, I do not have the courage to say that title. I know which one you're talking about. No, I will not say that. It's not for me to say. But I do love him, and I love Richard. He's the man, okay? He's the man. And I'm not going to say no more because then I'm going to have to say the things that are going to get me in trouble. But, oh, hey, Andre's here. Anyway, thank you for letting me be here today. And one of my friends will be coming up to bring you the laughs, and his name's Rico. He's my family. And I poke fun at him a lot because that's how we play around. But I'm very happy to be sharing the stage with him and being here with you all today. So thank you very much.
Rico's hilarious. Give it up for THU. Hey. I need to print them. Yo, THU is like the Asian TED Talk in the moment. THU is like multicultural assembly in the 6th grade just now. What is she? That's hella funny. Yeah.